Hello, I'm Karen Marie, the Salubrious RD from the LSU Ag Center here in Jefferson Parish. Today what we're going to be talking about is the My Plate. The My Plate is all of these different groups. Half of our plate needs to be fruits and vegetables. We need to include proteins and grains and also dairy or calcium. Not only do we need to eat healthy, but we also need to incorporate physical activity. Both are very important to become a healthy person and to stay healthy. When I do my teaching, I do lots of different audiences. So I teach the youth, so we use things like games like the Healthy Helpings, so that they can go ahead and spin, and then what they do is they add up different fruits and vegetables and fill up their plate. So if we go ahead and fill this up, all we would need here on this is the dairy to win. So that's how the children play. It's really fun. And I also use the My Plate bingo games. It talks about portion sizes, it talks about different kinds of foods, and it really gives the students lots of different information about the My Plate. With the adult audiences, we use lots of different things as well. So what we use is the 10 tips, which is really important and really wonderful. And then on the back, it gives the My Plate, so they have that to take home. All of these are available here at the Ag Center. This is Build a Healthy Plate, and then on the back you get a recipe. We also have several others, one about vegetables, one about fruits, grains, dairy, and of course protein. We also use this handout as well. It's called Let's Eat for the Health of It. It talks about the dietary guidelines. Every 5 years the dietary guidelines are changed. So in 2015, the guidelines were changed, and it gives all of the information on this particular brochure. When we teach, we also use food models because it's important for people to see what portion sizes are. So what I like to use with the adults is our food models. And these food models give us an idea of what the portion size is. So usually the portion is what you have in your hand. It's usually about a half a cup. So here we have some food models. This is a portion of pizza with a half a cup of green beans. This is your 3 ounces of lean meat and your medium baked potato, which is a portion. This is your salad. So this is a half a cup of salad. This is a portion here of your 3 ounces of chicken, a half a cup of your broccoli, and a half a cup of rice. I also have some of our fruit servings here. So this is a cup of watermelon, this is a kiwi fruit, and these are your apricots. I do have my basket of fruits and vegetables here to remind us that half of our plate needs to be fruits and vegetables. The milk serving, this is actually really only 4 ounces of milk, and really a serving is a full cup of milk, but they can get an idea of what 4 ounces is. And then your yogurt, which is usually anywhere from 6 to 8 ounces, is going to be a serving. We include lots of different recipes when we do our teaching. And this particular recipe booklet is really valuable. So you just open it up, and it has lots of different information about all of your fruits and vegetables so that you can go ahead and cook them easily and quickly. We're going to be doing a recipe today, and of course it's called the My Plate Wrap. So we're going to use all of the foods that correlate with the My Plate. I've washed my hands before my demo, and I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on because part of what we also teach is food safety. It's important to make sure that you stay safe with food. We're going to start off with our whole grain tortilla. We use a whole grain tortilla because half of our grains should be whole grains. If you look on the label, it needs to say whole grain, and this is whole grain wheat tortillas. We're going to go ahead and take this whole grain wheat tortilla, and we're going to go ahead and add some hummus to it. Hummus is made from chickpeas, and chickpeas are also a protein. They're the same thing as red beans and white beans. They have lots of protein. And these are all plant-based proteins, so they're also lower in fat. So I went ahead and spread the hummus on there. We're going to go ahead and add another protein source, and this is going to be our turkey. So I'm using some low-fat turkey here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on our wrap. And then we're gonna also add some vegetables. So I'm gonna add some wonderful green spinach here. You can take the stems off if you like. You don't have to, they are edible. And this is the pre-washed spinach, so it makes it really nice and easy. Then I'm gonna also add the low-fat cheese. This is called part skim mozzarella, and part skim means that it's made from part skim milk. That makes it lower in fat, and that's what we recommend, is that we eat low-fat dairy. So we're gonna go ahead and add some of this grated cheese on there. And then, since it's the My Plate wrap, we're gonna go ahead and roll it up. And then after we roll it up, we're gonna go ahead and cut it. You can serve one of these little pinwheels. It's really wonderful. It makes a great hors d'oeuvre. Or you can go ahead and use it as a snack, or you can eat the whole wrap and eat it as a meal, just depending upon what you want to do. So if you notice, all of the foods that we used from the My Plate, we started off with a tortilla, which is from the grains group. Then we added the protein, which was the chickpeas and the turkey. Then we added some vegetables. We added some of our spinach. And then we also added some dairy or calcium-rich foods, which was the cheese. The only group that we didn't add was the fruit. So I would suggest that you go ahead and pair it with some of our fruit. This is a cup of watermelon. This is a kiwi fruit, or those are some apricots. So making sure that we include half of our plate as fruits and vegetables is really quite important. So all of these recipes are basic recipes because we only have just a few ingredients. And the reason why we do that is because it's very, very simple. All of these ingredients are available at the regular grocery store. They're very inexpensive, and you can go ahead and create this recipe very, very quickly. You saw how it only took me a couple of minutes here to just put this all together. I want to thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this information about the My Plate. And if you were wondering what salubrious means, it means healthy.